your boy Random News, and I want to welcome you to episode 3 of Cash for Kenneka. In this week's episode, we're going to be looking at the number one agent provocateur / crisis actor, Jedidiah Brown. Now, a lot of you didn't know about Jedidiah Brown until the Kenneka case when you saw him here. But he's been around for a while. He's a quote-unquote activist from Chicago. But of course, like I just told you, he's really an agent provocateur and a crisis actor. Now you should look up what an agent provocateur is and what crisis acting is. And you can look it up on Wikipedia. But I'm going to give you 2 examples. First, I'm going to give you an example of an agent provocateur. Now this protest here started out as a peaceful protest until these 3 masked men showed up and started throwing rocks at the officers. The thing nobody knew was that these 3 masked men were police officers, and they were sent here to purposely cause trouble so the police can attack the protesters. Now they weren't able to fool these people because they were pretty much pointed out, but what really gave them away was they were wearing the same boots that the officers were wearing, and that was a dead giveaway. Later, the government had to admit that they were crisis actors.
As we confirmed yesterday, the 3 people in question were indeed Suttich Quebec police officers performing their duties.
Now, as far as crisis acting go, I just did a whole story on it in Random News Reports episode 1. You should go check it out. You see, the thing is, Jedediah is no different than Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson. Anytime something fucked up happens in any community, Jedediah will show up, get himself arrested at some point, cry that he needs money, and then start GoFundMes and just turn any case he puts his hand on into a complete shit show. Now, Jedediah's hustle isn't hard to figure out. What he does is he shows up to the case, he sees the problem, he instantly starts a GoFundMe before he even gets down there most of the time. Then he figures out a way to do something crazy to take the case from being about whoever he's down there for into just being about Jedediah. But all the while, he makes sure he gets that money. So instead of just trying to expose this dude for that type of shit, because we already know he does that, we're just going to look at some of Jedediah's greatest hits. And we're going to laugh at him. And we're also going to touch on his freedom fighters. So let's get into this. Now, Jedediah likes to be the center of attention, and he got the most attention during the election campaign when Trump went on tour. The crisis actors were out in full effect in this thing, and they just wanted photo ops to make it look like they were doing something. But check out how staged some of this shit is first.
Go ahead, go!
I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
And guess what the guy that jumped the fence's job is for a living?
Here's what we've learned about DeMassimo. He's a 22-year-old college student and former child actor.
So seeing that, guess what happened when Trump came to Chicago? You guessed it. Jedediah had to make it all about him. Check this out.
I was met with a lot of racist and a lot of racism and a lot of unbecoming remarks, not just to me and the crowd I was with, but to other people, Muslims, Hispanics, and it was
Devastating crossover in the finish.
It was the very thing that was portrayed in the media, and at that point, I was determined to shut it down.
You know this is the act and the setup. You got the future president of the United States doing a rally, and this douchebag can just jump on stage. If anybody else did this, they would have had their ass beat, thrown out, thrown in jail. This dude gets calmly walked off the stage. And look at the other actors they got put in here conveniently, right where Jedediah is. This is all a setup. It's all a psyop, and that dude's getting paid to be here. Now you would think since he was causing potential harm to the president, he'd be in jail. Nope, he's out here punching people. Same rally. And you're telling me that nobody could have stopped this. This is all acting. Now, of course, after this, Jedediah got a lot of play. And anybody would when you answer ads like this, paying money for doing it. But he got on the news and
Joining us to
everything
talk
else.
more about this
Check
this
it out.
morning is anti-violence activist Jedidiah Brown. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. And you have become known throughout the city.
The arena, Jedediah joins us now from Chicago. Thank you so much for your time.
So glad to be on tonight.
But trust me, Jedediah is no stranger to the acting game either. Check out his Game Show Network.
Norman. The pastor wanted me to try Norman because he knew he's not the type of person I usually date. But I'm ready for a change. I think I need someone to be the leader in my life. Jedediah, I just don't have the calling on my life to be a first lady. And you live really far, you live in Chicago.
We crying today, y'all gonna be crying tomorrow.
I'm shocked. I thought that I would actually be able to make it to the next round.
Ultimately, I want her to be the
Person that fits for her.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Now, you know when you see this dude's face, some extraordinary shit's about to happen to this dude. Like the time when he got carjacked on Facebook Live, right?
That's what I'm saying. It looked like she cool.
I still don't feel right about it, not knowing.
What drug was that? That was a drug.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Oh! Bro! Somebody just stole my car! You fucking clown! He just pulled the gun on me. He just pulled the gun on me and stole. Get the fuck out of here. Go. He just stole my car. This guy just stole my car.
Get in my car.
No, get out of here. Go, 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 go.
Oh, it gets better. Peep the bad acting from Jedediah and his friends in this one.
He had a whole gun on me, and then they sent it at me.
Bitch, I was standing right
I
there.
know, I saw the gun. I got it. I saw it. Get in your car. Go, 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 go. Set, go. My other phone is in there. Shit.
Don't worry about it. Call their phone off. What do I
Go,
do?
go, go right,
Call
go right,
the
go right,
police.
go right, go right.
Right.
Go right. Oh my God, did you just see?
Yeah, I
He was
saw
gonna
that.
shoot me in my back.
Calm down. God kept us.
Now they really gotta get here faster.
Want me to-
No!
Jed,
All of my stuff is in that car.
you got the description of the car. Call the police.
I'm doing it now.
It's an Enterprise
How you doing?
car.
I just got, I guess I got carjacked.
What does he mean, I guess I just got carjacked?
Yes, you did.
I got carjacked, gunpoint, carjacked. I'm Old National Highway. It was the police right there. Get him.
Now, this dude will come up with all types of crazy stories to try to get GoFundMe money out of people and to keep the attention on them. Let's quickly look at a bunch of them that he did.
The first, when we started hearing the shooting, we thought it was fireworks until, you know, we and everything's happening fast, turn around and see, no, we actually being shot at. We kind of dispersed in our different ways. We dispersed and looked for the guys. When I looked for the guys, I found everybody. One by one, really, we found each other, thinking that each other had got shot.
I got cut. He pulled out the knife and he cut your boy. And when you cut me, that's a whole nother conversation. The guy that cut me, I chased him. So I quickly closed the door and locked the door. I chased the guy who cut me.
To be honest, I was afraid that I thought I was going to lose my life while I was being shot, so I took a moment to thank God.
I was just going to let them know when I see them why I had a bandage with a laceration on it.
Now, this dude would literally kill himself if he thought it would get him a view or some attention. Case in point, look how he holds traffic up for hours on the freeway with a gun that's not even loaded, listening to gospel music. This is hilarious. Get ready for some world-class acting here, people.
Chicago. It's me, Jedediah. And I just really, I wanted to get on here one last time and I wanted to talk to you. I'm in a place that say black people don't get. They say black people don't get in this place, but man, I'm here. I've always loved this city. And I love my family. I love everybody. And I'm so sorry.
but it's over. I can't recover from this. I can't. It's over. I can't even recover. My name will be Dirk, regardless. But I say this, I already knew that the greatest human being in the world, that I didn't want to not call me.
Y'all notice that edit? Who edits a suicide tape?
So I can talk to the people that's on the end. But listen to me. I'll say this. I never ever sold out the people of Chicago. I never compromised. And I fought with everything in me. And nobody knows about how many calls that I've gotten from young people. And I've done everything that I could to help. But when I was too busy trying to help the world, I had a little boy that God trusted me with. And he took his life because I was not there for him like I should have been. And the last thing that he said was that I would not talk to him and that something was wrong. And then the next thing, he was dead. And I'm responsible. I never ever went in any meeting with Rahm Emanuel, and I never bargained or I never compromised. I always fought for what I believed in. Even when y'all beat me up, I knew that I never ever compromised. When people wouldn't help me, when they would not show up, I reached out to Pastor Hannah. I reached out to all the pastors in Chicago, and they never would help me with anything in this city. And to watch people, they don't know. What y'all don't know is I lost everything after Mount Greenwood. I lost everything. And I couldn't say anything because y'all wanted me to be so fucking strong. Y'all wanted me to be without flaw, without blemish. Y'all didn't...
This goes on for about another 20 minutes, so I won't bore you with the stupid shit. What is it?
I got tired of fighting for black people and then having to fight them right after. Well, guess what? It's over. It's over. And I don't know what suicide does, but my kid committed suicide because of me. And I deserve to be exactly where he's at.
Notice how the music stops? Now watch how this idiot restarts the music. He's trying to kill himself to a soundtrack.
You attack the people who shouldn't be attacked. You attack the ones who really care, like Pastor Corey Brooks. Yeah, the man went Republican. But do y'all know that's the only one? That's the only one out there helping the young guys in the streets. No other pastor's doing it like Corey Brooks is doing it. His church is open. You mean to tell me that I gotta beg y'all to give $1 so we can...
And there it is, people. What it's all about. The money. The $1.
Mama, I'm so sorry. And I love you. I want my family to understand that I love you. And I feel like God has failed me. God has failed us. And I just wanted to please God, man. I just wanted God to
See how he
pleased
just
with me.
restarted the soundtrack? What type of clown shit is this?
I just wanted the city to get better. And it didn't happen. Everybody I believed in, they're dead. I could never recover from this.
Now,
It's
a few
over for
things
me.
here. The gun he's holding is fake, not even loaded. And I'm going to run this in
It's
full
okay.
speed, in fast speed, just so you can see how long he really sat here, wasted people's time, and didn't do anything whatsoever. Watch how many times he puts the gun up to his head. This clown, he really put his glasses on. He wants to dial his glasses on. Now, just like Jedediah's past stunts, he got a lot of publicity over this too, and managed to put the spotlight right back onto himself. And as for the kid he's talking about, we're going to touch on that a little later, but let's hear what the mom had to say real quick about some of the stuff he did.
Once again, my little cousin was using my child's image to scam people. When my son actually died, there were several GoFundMe pages made in his name and his image, with people thinking that it was to help me, and I didn't even have any idea that they were even made. My son's still gone, and he still is profiting off of lies. How can you actually say that you took a bipolar woman, destitute woman's child, and raised him as your own, and now you're going to kill yourself because he really committed suicide, and less than 24 hours later you on damn Facebook begging for money again? If y'all can't see what is going on, then I don't know what else to tell you.
Now, if he's willing to use his own family to get money and GoFundMes, then you can only imagine what he would do to other people's families who he doesn't know. Case in point, the Samaj J. Crosby case. He made this case into a joke, just like he did Kenneka's case, and the family sent a cease and desist letter, and other activists told them to move on.
Came in, it was nowhere. Why did you do that? You took a bad position and you made a lot of people upset by doing that. I don't care. Anybody can come down and support this case. And I told you that. If you got that recorded, play that back. But what we will not have is confusion. You have made this a circus, just like you did out in Rosemont.
Let me tell you why I'm not. Let me tell you why I couldn't come quiet.
Hang up.
Let me tell you why I couldn't come quiet.
So now we got a better understanding about this dude's character and how he would do anything for attention or to just bring the attention onto himself to make money. Let's see how messed up he turned the Kenneka Jenkins case into a joke. Now, right off the bat, it was a power struggle between these activists. Each one of them wanted to be the top dog in this case, and each one of them wanted to make money off this case. Now, this is Andrew Holmes up here and Jedidiah Brown. Now, both of these dudes will always jump out in front of stuff whenever something happens in Chicago. Let's see how they struggle to gain control to be the top activists.
In that room with her when she got down there, and the answer to that is no. She walked into that unsecured area that should have been secured with locks on there, where she couldn't get in there. Now, I've been inside the freezer down there, and upon looking at that freezer, you can open up that door, take a half step up, turn to your left, pull the other door. This door would be closing anyway. The other door, probably when she got in there, that door closed on her too, and it was dark in there. Now, there is a knob that you can push to get out of there, but, you know, that investigation has to go on with the Rosemont Police Department to wait on the toxicology to see what's going on with that. But as far as someone pulling her down there or leading her down there, no.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
And by the look on Jedediah's face, you can already see he's plotting to get Andrew Holmes out of the way. And he did a good job at it too. Watch how Jedediah's plan unfolded.
The truth is, Andrew Holmes, you're bogus. The truth is, Larry Rogers, fuck you. The truth is, Sam Adams Jr., fuck you too. All y'all bogus. All y'all Sambo niggas that's been capitalizing off of black pain in the city of Chicago. Guess what? If I'm gonna go down, damn it, I'm gonna go down telling the truth. Y'all are fucking bogus. And I'm gonna help you out. It's real strange that you driving a motherfucking Jaguar and you building a community center bigger for your ego. ego, bro. You got that community center for your ego. You know what? Guess what? You had a community center that was donated to you. It was called the Dream Center. Did you tell everybody that? But it wasn't big enough for your ego. But we wanted to just go along and get along and be quiet. But no, thank you, Kenneka, because you done brought the nigga out of me. I'm dead serious. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm hurt beyond measure. They bogus. This mayor in this city is in on whatever they in on. This police department is in on whatever they in on. That hotel is in on whatever they in on. And it's some foul play going on that goes beyond. So any narrative that they put out, any cameras that they show, I have no faith in them whatsoever. Something happened to this baby girl, and this baby girl did not walk inside. Fuck that, Martin. I don't care no more, bro. I have no more fucks to give. Do you understand that? No more. So something happened in this hotel.
Now on this night, Teresa decided to talk to the protesters about Andrew Holmes' interview. It was also the night Jedidiah saw a chance to set himself up as a top protester activist. Peep game.
Andrew Holmes stuff, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. He came to me up out the blue. He acted as if he was for me. But then he came out here, every time I talked to him, it took him to have to go talk to the police. I'm thinking he a friend. But then he called me this morning and tells me, oh no, the hotel's not making any money. So I think you need to go on live and stop the protest. To investigate it first, so I'm trusting him. You know, because I'm looking for help, that's all I ask for. I'm not looking for no run, exactly.
Now here's where Jedediah makes his move. Peep this out.
He got paid. Excuse me.
Hold on, y'all.
Be quiet. I want to publicly apologize to you because, I'm an advocate, and I'm one of the ones that's ruling mine, and another advocate. Me and Will stood in that press conference with Andrew Holmes because he told us that was the desire of the family.
No, he did not talk to me. He told me to talk to me one side earlier.
He told me after he gave the narrative, said that if the family's okay with this, we accept it, and we told people that they basically to stand down.
I asked for a peaceful march. That's all I asked for. She did.
And so
that's it.
I publicly apologize, and I'm asking for everybody in the city of Chicago. You know, us as advocates, we were deceived, and you heard it right here from the mama's mouth.
From an advocate.
And
so be
now
careful, y'all.
I'm saying this: if it wasn't foul play and there is no cover-up, there will be no need to deceive the citizens of the city. I again apologize for being a part of that press conference, but I did renew the call for the citizens of Chicago to come out here until Kenneka gets the justice she deserved, and the family gets
the correct justice. That's what we supposed to do. And look at this. Why her mama?
And watch how he uses this opportunity to twist the mom's words and throw the other activists under the bus.
And I need Andrew Holmes, and Mama just said out of her mouth she did not know Jamal Green, who said he's a spokesperson for the family. You lied, and now you're exposed.
Exactly.
And Chicago, get out here for Kenneka. We should have never told you to stand down. We thought Andrew Holmes was a representation of this family. He was not. And this family has not seen this video. And so if it's nothing that Crown Plaza or the city of Rosemont has to have, why hasn't Mama seen the video yet? No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
And see how he turned that from a Teresa Martin interview into a Jedidiah Brown interview? Now, right after this, in typical Jedidiah fashion, he started a GoFundMe called the Freedom Fund. And with that, he brought in this cast of freedom fighters. And this is the cast of characters all on its own. Let's check them out. And we're only going to go across the main ones. We got P. Rico here, Notoria L. We got Lemon Record, Sheena James. Now these people are the main people in this group, not forgetting Jedediah. Now Zach TV caught up with these clowns after Kenneka's funeral to interview him. Shout out to Zach TV. Rest in peace, brother.
Jenkins funeral, please tell us who we got on camera.
My name is Joseph Alvarez, known as the person who was out there saying, "Wake up, Rosemont, ain't no sleeping in Rosemont."
Why are you angry? Why she's telling you, Span? Why are you
not angry?
That's just the person she is.
Okay.
I'm militant.
Yeah.
Militant.
Anyway, my name is Notoria L. of the Freedom Fighters.
Brother coming up right here. This is
Lamont Record.
He well known. He look like the NBA star Swaggy P.
Come on, you already know me.
Even in from across the country. And so we are getting messages of people all over the United States asking for us to come organize in different cities, but also come and address injustices that's still going on. And so this is a case.
And you know, we can't finish an interview without your boy P. Rico getting his catchphrase over.
Trust me, Rosemont gonna soon hear me say, Rosemont, wake up, Rosemont. Ain't no sleeping in Rosemont.
Wow. These people instantly turned this girl's death into a complete shit show. And they made it so much about themselves that they started holding freedom fighting concerts. Check this out.
What? Sheena! Oh my God, they standing up for Sheena. Wow.
Notice Jedidiah's reaction when they all stood up and started cheering for Sheena? Remember that, because we're going to go over that in a little bit. Now, if you're following the Kenneka case, there's no need for me to really get into the fact that these people protested outside of the Crown Plaza all day and just put on a big show. You know what I mean? But the bad thing was that GoFundMe we were talking about earlier. Now let's get back to that, okay? The mother never authorized these dudes to make a GoFundMe. Just like in the last cases we just looked at that Jedediah put his hand in, he just started a GoFundMe on his own. And it turns out they were spending all this GoFundMe money. Now check this out.
I found out 2 days ago that it was funds collected for the protests. I thought people was doing it out the kindness of their heart, but I guess everybody has an agenda. I did not mean for nobody child to get hurt or misled or anything. Ones that use my child name in vain just to profit off of it, and whichever way, for the publicity, for the media and all that. Y'all, when y'all told me that 2 days ago when I found out that money was being collected, it was funds available for this protest, and y'all said y'all got money left over. It might be about $2,000. I never knew how much it was in the first place. I told y'all to keep it until this protest is over. You know what? The protest is over. I see y'all was in cahoots with that hotel. Y'all want to be a sellout. Y'all hotel people, if y'all listening or y'all looking, y'all might have won now, but God has the last say so. It hurt to know how y'all could use God's name in vain. I want justice, but to see another child get hurt or misled or misused and abused because of my justice, I told y'all I was never selfish. Everybody hollered they fuck Kenneka, justice for Kenneka. They had it in the agenda in the first place.
Now, like most of the frauds on the Kenneka case, you don't want to expose them and put it out there that they're stealing money, because then they got to come back. Now, Jedediah still is, whenever he gets exposed, either he comes up with a crazy story that he's been injured or something, or he starts crying and just goes on an attack. Watch how him and his band of freedom fighters throw Miss Martin under the bus after they've been using her daughter's name to make money this whole time.
There is some speculation based off of a Facebook Live that Mom has put out. And Mom said that she did not know about a fund. And I'm just going to go straight to the facts. And I'm going to say that it is impossible for that to be true because it's been done in a very public way. There are a lot of people that are surrounding me right now, and they're very hurt. People that have been here since the beginning. And I'm just going to show you a visual. I'm not going to speak for them. But Sheena's crying. Notoria's upset. What's your name? Mikhail is upset.
Now, we're showing you all these people like anybody gives a shit about how sad any of these people are. They sat there and they frauded a woman that just lost her kid out of a bunch of money just so they can make money off it. And we're going to see how ridiculous this whole thing is throughout this video. But check out how stupid these people sound.
And John, all of these people have been here since the beginning. So I'm going to come back and say some stuff, but I'm going to let them come and express themselves. But I'm going to say this. We are so hurt. So much. We kept this alive. And so many people became connected to this. People became connected to this because of our fight. My mother been on her in a sick bed and doing surgery. I almost lost my biological mama. Sheena left her children with a babysitter and traveled all the way to Chicago. These people didn't deserve this. Said out of our mouths, the funds that are going to the Freedom Fund are specifically for those who are fighting. And Mama proved it. And we also said out of our mouths that, but also if you want to give for this family, they chose YouCaring.com. I didn't even know about the other two sources.
Notice whenever this dude starts taking donations, the money gets fucked up. He said there were 2 GoFundMe's going that he just named, but then he just said there's 2 he didn't even know about. This dude's a fraud, and so all the rest of these crybabies in his room.
I don't know, Mama Teresa, why you did this, but you hurt a lot of people. People are really breaking down.
Out there protesting with them since day one. In the cold, man, Mom, I don't even want to say you wrong, I don't want to say you right. No, I'm just going to say, like you said, God going to handle it.
I'm not understanding is that I'm taking time away from my kids. I got my 16-year-old. I've been out here about 5-6 nights. My 16-year-old is out here watching my 2-year-old, my 12-year-old, just so I can come out here and protest. So I can come out here and sit with a kid I ain't never met.
What the fuck is wrong with this chick? That's just bad parenting. I don't know what she's crying about. Her kids should be crying.
All the people that's sending me, blowing up my phone right now. Ain't nobody steal no money. Ain't no please tell me this ain't true. Y'all know what it is. Ain't nobody got to steal money. We all make money. We got an income. But at the same time, we can't afford to take care of how many people be coming out. Friday was like 3,000. 2,000. We can't afford to take care of all them people by ourselves. So everybody on here know that y'all was donating. And y'all know what y'all was donating to.
This shit is hurtful. And I'm not going to be politically correct. Because ultimately, the shit that just went down, that is slander. That's defamation of character. Amen. I don't play with shit like that. Clearly somebody is in her ear. And I felt that yesterday while I was at the protest. I felt that. But I guarantee you this.
It definitely is a distraction.
Don't ask me for shit else. Nah.
I gotta go home. We did. You know what? I just got mad as hell. Hold on. I'm saying this. We did all that stuff. And how fucking dare you get on any live and say that you did not know? I get on record and I said it about 6 times. We talked to Mom and I'm doing this with her consent. So if I was up to something, why the hell would I get on live and do it publicly? It's so bogus. Kenneka brought us all together. Right. Let's stay that way.
Somebody should give all these people an award for Best Actor. But nobody's better than Lemon. Check this dude out.
You cannot ever in a lifetime call for America or call for people to be unified, then get on Facebook Live and divide them. How do you do that? And you mean to tell me I'm a fucking sellout? You mean to tell me I fight too hard for this shit. I fight too hard for this. I fight too hard for people. I put people before me all the time. And you mean to tell me I'm a sellout? I'm a sellout. You fucking kidding me? I'm done. Fuck Chicago. Fuck America. Y'all can have this fucking city. I'm not an activist. Don't look at me. Don't look at me organizing a goddamn thing for you motherfuckers. I'm not doing shit else for nobody. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm about to live my fucking life. I'm about to live my life. I'm done being stressed the fuck out as an activist at 18 years old. You guys don't know what the fuck come with this shit. You guys don't know this pain.
Let's not forget about P. Rico like everybody else does. This dude got no play at all. Well, except from Chosen King. And that didn't go too well for P. Rico.
Let me tell you something, P. Rico. You're a rookie. You're a rookie activist. Those Jedidiahs, Andrew Holmes, they're professionals.
What's that for?
Rico, I see through you, bro. Jedediah's understudy.
Where you from,
You
Chosen
are
King?
Jedediah's understudy.
Where you from,
bro.
Chosen? This is how
Now
we
let me
roll.
ask you this: is that Kenneka
Where's
in
the
the freezer?
pictures?
Is that
Where the
Kenneka in the
pictures?
freezer? Is that Kenneka in
Where's
the
the
freezer?
pictures?
Is that Kenneka in the
Where's the shit in the man face,
Was that
brother?
Kenneka in the freezer?
Where you from?
Was that
Let's have
Kenneka in
a
the freezer?
face-to-face interview. You can hire
Was that Kenneka in
security,
the freezer?
police with you, wherever you can
Was
hide
that
with you.
Kenneka in the
I ain't gonna
freezer?
do shit to
Was
you.
that
I just want a
Kenneka in the
face-to-face
freezer?
interview with you, brother.
Was that Kenneka
Because I feel like you don't know me.
Yo,
and you trying to put false allegations on me.
Kenneka in the freezer.
See what I'm saying? You see how this a joke to you? You doing this shit? I've been out there. Nobody ain't know who I was until I start saying, "Wake up, Rosemont."
Rico, she gave you 2,000. You know, Jedediah got 30,000. He got more than you. You know that, right? And you know how much? Do you want to know how much Andrew Holmes got, P. Rico? See, this is gonna make you feel real bad, cause you at the bottom of the totem pole. Mr. Andrew Holmes got 40,000. Yeah, Jedediah got 30,000, and you got what? How much you got, P. Rico? Tell us. How much you got?
Hey, you hear me? I hope you enjoy getting
Don't act
these.
like your mic messing up. Don't act like your mic messing up when I'm talking about money. Don't you act
Nigga,
like your mic
my
messing
mic
up
ain't
when I'm
messing
talking
up.
about money.
Hey, I'm just.
Now, after all this, Jedidiah and his group of frauds got exposed because his right hand, Latoya, got caught stealing Freedom Fund money and then got exposed by her ex.
Someone, give me my card. I don't know which one. No, you forgot. You forgot to check because I transferred the money. Okay, so which one you using? You don't even know. You sure? No, give me that one. How? I transferred money. Which one is that? This is my account. So how you transfer? It's TCM. I transferred it into our account. But why are you using that one then? Because it's only a little, I only left like a couple hundred in this one and put the rest of that one. Gas and stuff. Now go and talk to the people.
Now, this argument was recorded by her ex, and it exposes all the money she was spending from the Freedom Fund.
Okay. And according to you, that's how he's taking his trip, huh? Because he ain't got no job. That's how he's taking his trip. Goofy. That's what the Freedom Fund is for. Oh, that's what the Freedom Fund is for, to take trips? For us to travel. Girl, shut the fuck up. You said what? In our organization. So people pay for you to travel? So you think, girl, get the fuck out of here. Who do you think pays for the London ticket? What? Who do you think pays for the London ticket? Oh, well, I wasn't aware that's what the Freedom Fund was for, honey. It's not just for that. Well, did you guys make that clear?
Now, this story is far from done. We still got a lot more to cover, but it'd be way too much for just one video. So in the next episode of Cash for Kenneka, we're going to go over the Freedom Fakers. We're going to continue this story, and we're going to have a crazy conclusion. And until next time, I want you to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.